Hello, students. I hope you're all well. It has been a long time that we have been studying online, and I'm sure all of you enjoyed these online lessons. Before I begin, I would like to ask you a few questions. Have you ever seen anyone walking on his or her head? That means with the head down and the legs up. Have you ever seen a bus moving on water and a boat moving on the road? I'm sure you must have not experienced such things. But today, in this poem, which we are going to learn, we have everything upside down in this land, and it is known as the Topsy Turvey Land. Topsy Turvey Land by H.E. Wilkinson. The people walk upon their heads. The sea is made of sand. The children go to school by night in topsy-turvy land. In this first stanza, the poet says that the people walk upon their heads. Upon their heads means they don't walk with their feet, but they walk with their head. And he says that the sea, which is usually made of water, here in this topsy-turvy land, which is also known as the upside down land, here the sea is made of sand instead of water. He also says that the children in this topsy-turvy land go to school at night instead of going to school by day. Now let's move on to the second stanza. The front door step is at the back. You're walking when you stand. You wear your hat upon your feet in topsy-turvy land. Here in this stanza, the poet says that the front door step of the house is behind, that means at the back of the house. And when you stand, you walk, and when you walk, you stand. This is what happens in the topsy-turvy land. Also, the poet says that in topsy-turvy land, you wear your hat not on your head but on your feet, because your feet are up and your head is down. Let's take the third stanza. And buses on the sea you'll meet, while pleasure boats are planned to travel up and down the streets of topsy-turvy land. Here in this stanza, the poet says that in this topsy-turvy land, you will find that buses move on the sea and boats move on the streets. Such is the planning in topsy-turvy land. Let's take the last stanza of the poem. You pay for what you never get. I think it must be grand, for when you go, you're coming back in topsy-turvy land. Here in this stanza, the poet says that when you pay money, you don't get anything, but if you don't pay money, you get everything. And he also says that in topsy-turvy land, when you try to move forward, you come backward. And when you try to come backward, you move forward. This is what happens in Topsy Turvey land. Topsy Turvey land means an upside down land. Thank you.